The new safety alignment adjustments give you total control over exactly where your safeties line up. Let's say you're on defense and you want to run a shaded down cover 4. This is a perfectly fine defense. It's on the conservative side, but there's really one major weak point, and that's going to be the seams underneath your 2 safeties. If your opponent was to run something like 4 verticals, then they could basically just snap this ball, throw a pass lead down to either of their receivers up the seam, and they have an easy 10 to 12 yard gain. And so if you're on defense, you'd be saying, okay, well, I would love to have my safeties play closer on the seams. Maybe you want to walk these guys down, but it kind of takes up some time to actually walk those guys down and put them in the position that you want. But this year, EA added coaching adjustments that let you do that automatically. And so if we go into the play call screen and go into our coaching adjustments, the coaching adjustments that we're going to be looking for are called safety depth and safety width. And there is safety midpoint as well, but I don't think you'll ever use safety midpoint. But safety depth has options for default, deep, prevent, tight, and close. And all of these are different depths at where your safeties can play. So you see that deep is 25 yards off the line, prevent is 32 yards off the line, tight is 5 yards off the line, and close is 8 yards off the line. And so in the example right here, we're gonna go with tight. We're gonna have them just line up 5 yards off the line. There's also width. There's default width. There's spread, which will have them spread pretty far out. Wide, we'll have them super far out, like probably way wider than you would ever really need them to be. And there's also pinch, which will bring them in tighter. And I really like using pinch sometimes, especially if I'm using close or tight. And so we're going to use pinch and tight for our safety depth. We're going to go ahead and call a cover 4 once again, and we'll once again put the defense in 4 verticals. And you can see that this time, look where our safeties are lined up. They are pinched in tight. They are 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. And now all of a sudden, those easy throws up the seam don't feel so easy after all. If your opponent tries to throw it up the seam, there's kind of a safety there to make a play on the ball. And so obviously there is some risk to this where if you have slow safeties and your opponent has a fast receiver, then there could be some risk of getting beat over the top. But if you're in a situation where you want to take away the easy stuff underneath, and you especially want to play a cover 4 shell and take away these short seams, this is a perfect way to do that, because now your safeties are so much closer to the line of scrimmage and they will be in perfect position to make a play on the ball.